I've been looking to do one of these for absolutely ages. I don't know why, you know when you're in the mood, I'm looking at me. You know when you're in the mood to just do a video and then you spend a couple of days just sitting there going, what should I do a video on? So I spoke to the Phoenix Command people the other day about doing something for them, and I dropped in at Area 41, the new shop, which is just over the road from me. Lovely jubbly. I think you've probably seen photos of it by now. If I've got some, I'll edit them in here. They'll be on Facebook. I know they are somewhere, or on my phone. They're around. But I went in there and I said hello, little mill around, looked at the things that are in there, looked at the Titan's Return, looked at some of the stuff, and I'm like, no, we're not spending money. Oh, and then I saw the thing that I needed to see. Now, firstly, can I say that my background is brilliant. Toys! My room doesn't really look like that. It gives off some super collector image about me. I really like it. I'm twatty. Packaging these days is crap. You want to see what proper packaging looks like? Proper packaging? Proper packaging. That's how to package a toy. Look at that. That's amazing. Oh, picture on the back. I've just told you what toy it is. It doesn't matter. What does it matter? That's the package. Oh, so I saw it on the box and I'm like, oh. Now there are two. There's a Cadillac one, whose name I can't remember, and this guy who I hate his name. I don't know why I hate his name. I hate his name. I want to call him Mr. Helicopter Hands. That might be his name. His actual name is, what is it, Incenerator? Incenerator! He's one of the Osprey helicopters that you see in Transformers 07 movie. I'm sure you see them in 07. If not, it's the Dark of the Moon. Revenge of the Fallen, sorry. Revenge of the Fallen. It's one of these! Oh, it's an Osprey! It's a USAF Osprey. These go up and down. It's just... oh, I like it so much. So it's got absolutely beautiful cockpit details. And if I move it around like that, you can see all around underneath it. It's chunk. I mean, what it is massive, which is beautiful. I can't get up as close as I'd like to get up to. Let's see if I can do it. No, I can't. That's as good as we're getting. Tough. It's got rotor blades and they move when they go up and down. It's beautiful. It's got loads and loads and loads and loads of little lines and stuff on the wings. It's got huge, great big robot shoulders. Oh, don't tell anyone. Oh, so underneath, it's got beautiful panel lines all the way along, which I love. On the back, it's got panel lines, which I love. It's got even more panel lines, which I love. Everything's just great. Look at it. Look at it. So when you actually have it forward like that, the wings actually become wings because it's really accelerating hard. And it's got a beautiful profile. Maybe. It's got a beautiful profile. It's got a beautiful side file. It's got a beautiful top file. And it kind of... This really makes me want to go meow. You know? Meow. There is one little problem. And if I hold them in, if I hold them up, so if I move them on there like that, they're moving on their own, look. But they just don't engage. It broke after 30 seconds. I moved this thing 3 times. They went, and that was it. They never moved again. Robot mode, though. Robot mode is a beautiful, glorious travesty of errors. It's everything that we should absolutely despise about this, but it is amazing. I was watching Bisto. The reason I'm making this video is because of Bisto Yeti. Because he's a legend. It's a robot too. I'm gonna just do the old school. I like doing it this way. Okay, so you're gonna take this, you're gonna break that and bring that all across, and then you pull this shoulder thing down, it's gonna bring that foot thing down as well. So let's do it over here, pull that, and break that, and it all happens at the same time. Lovely jubbly. You're going to take this piece underneath and pull it away. You're going to take this piece underneath and pull it away. Lots of stuff on this thing likes to pop off all over the place. I'm desperately going to try and do it without something severing at the time. If it does, I'll just put it back on. It's not the end of the world. So this thing here is actually on a springy spring, and when you put it back together, you've got to remember to spring it, otherwise it doesn't fit. Remember that when you're putting it back together, there's a springy spring, or it won't fit. Yes? We're going to take the legs, fold them out, take the legs, fold them out. We're going to make some space. We're going to take the top of the leg, fold it back, take the top of the leg, fold it back. We're making a little bit more space, and then when you take that, and then you're going to take the whole knee section. I've given it away now, it's a knee. You've got a little thingy Madoo there, so we're going to pull that out like that, bend it over and stick it back, which doesn't look much like a knee. Hello, knee. Do that on the other side, so we're going to bend that way, which gives us some clearance, bend that like that, bend that like that, push all of that down together. Still didn't break anything, nothing's fallen off. We are winning. Going to take the feeties, move the feet forward, move the feet forward. Okay, so now as you can see, we've made lots of space for legs. So we're going to take the legs and move it like that, take the legs and move it like that, straighten everything up. Oh, the leg hip joints are very, very stiff. I've done that thing where I've got one forward and one backwards. Ugh. That is better. So we're going to take all of this stuff, and then you're going to take the legs, pull them down underneath the airplane thing. Don't get me started, okay? And then we're going to do what my favourite thing is about this toy. Hang on, let me see if I can get the focus. So there, we're in focus, okay? So you take the whole front thing and you pull it down, and then you put it down and watch, 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 watch. Oh! Shall we do it again? I enjoy being silly on camera. I've tried to be serious. It just kills me. I don't like it. Put it up like that, okay? Look, so you can see it, move it down like that. Lovely jubbly. Move it down like that. And then at the last minute, if I get my stupid face out of the way, pull it down, open. Oh, look, that's just so nice. And there's this hook thing in here. There's a little tiny hook thing. And if you push the blue thing down on the hook thing, keeps the hips in place. Yeah, so we're nearly there. Okay, we're nearly there. Don't lose me. So we're going to go forward like that. We're going to go forward like that. You're going to twist the shoulder, twist the shoulder. Now, I had him when I got him with the arms down like that, and I used that as the forearm, and I left these rotating as a great big swashy thingy-majig. Not how it really supposed to work. What you do is you straighten up the rotor with the arm and then twist the rotor this way, and it's actually got a little space that it sits in. So I'm going to do it over here, twist it that way, move it that way. Oh, and look, when you move it, it moves the propeller on its own. So the gearing is still there. There's hope yet. Move that down like that, move that down like that. We now have Mr. Helicopter Hands, aka Incenerator, ready to rock and roll. He's ready to kick some ass. So I always forget to put the damn wheels away because I leave them out because I'm stupid. He goes round that way. He goes up and down that way. He will bend at the elbow. He will do what... Oh, look. Woohoo! Oh, I didn't know he did that. That's brilliant. So it's such a shame it doesn't work in airplane mode. He will go out like that. He will go forwards and backwards on a detent. It's all quite stiff. You haven't got to worry about that at all. The knee pads will flap everywhere. The feet will fall off from time to time. It will go forward and it will bend at the knee. Should we not do that again? So we're going to straighten all of that up. We're going to straighten all of that up. Now, there is an elephant in the room. And whether it's the great big grey four-legged trunky creature in the corner that you noticed or the smell that comes with it, there is something we need to speak about. He's got an aeroplane on his back. This is worse than Universe Silverbolt. And the real shame is this doesn't do anything in this mode either. I mean, I'm over the moon that this works. I love that. But if you take apart the fact that he's got all of this crap, and I don't mind it because it is literally the same level as his feet look. So when he's a bit of a tripod. He's beautiful for standing on your shelf because he's just leaning back and he sits on his tail. That should have come up and folded up there or something like Lugnut does. But it is what it is. But overall, he's an absolute stunner. He is not in focus. Look at that. I'm sexy robot, la la la. I love him. He's really great. His hands are propellers. His feet are huge so he can stand up. If I just do that, he'll kind of, oh, we're going to wobble. Oh, you beauty. No, he's going to die. So this is Incenerator, and I love him dearly because he's got Allspark blue. He's got an automorph chest. He's got purple. He's a Decepticon. I never buy Decepticons. He's got a lovely, I don't know if it will show up. It might be a bit dark. But he's got a beautiful, great big, ooh, Decepticon logo. Look at that. That's a sexy, sexy thing. He was cheap and he made me happy. And he's still making me happy 2 days later. I've transformed him quite a lot and played with him, and I've never done meow quite so much as I have in absolutely ages because the playing mode on this thing is just brilliant. Apparently there's a Takara one in black, but whenever I start thinking like this, I'm always just diving down that rabbit hole of spending every penny I've got on toys that I'm going to touch once and then put in a box because I haven't got display space. My name's been SMS number 1. And I like it when other people do good videos because it makes me want to do good videos. I think it's about time Stu did one and Brad did one. And Dorian and Ben and Lee and Dan have started their thing. Look it up on the page. It's called Discerning Robots, or there's a blog. I tried reading. Reading's for readers. That's why I do YouTube. Good photos though. So this is Incenerator, and I love him dearly,